Sir,
Okay, so the problem I have already told you people that what we need to do. The problem, that is write a C program to find the largest element in an array, right? So quickly you will go for the code. I'm not going to take much time. Whatever I'm going to do, just do the problem and show me the output. And this time I'm going to ask any random names to check that whether you people have done it or not, right? So what is the scenario? Just go and quickly tell me that what you have done. Fine. Quickly. Not for this particular problem, I'm not going to give you so much time on that.
sir,
Yes.
can I try with other programming language like Java? Or...
Java. Okay, you can go for it. Go. Okay. So whatever your option, your platform, you can do it. I just need to see the code or the output. So I hope that you people are doing and getting the result and getting the output. It is a very simple problem, and you people have done it previously in the time of C learning concept. At the time of array, what is array? We have done this program several times in a several methods. Okay, so it is a very simple problem. I would like to see that all of you will raise your hand and show me the output. So hands from all is expected, and those who are doing it in the laptop and joining in the phone, so the same procedure, just take the picture and share the code with me. The same procedure you people will follow. Just take the picture and share the screen with me. Okay, so I can see that one hand by Manish Kumar was already raised. Fine. Okay, so wait for some time, Manish, till others can do the part. And I want all of you, most of the, there are 15 participants I can see. So I want participant, I want hand from 14 at least, right? So expected the hands from everyone, because a very simple problem, simple thing we are doing. So I don't know why you will not be able to do so. Two participants have raised their hand, Manish and Aditya. So what about the others? Let me ask any random names and tell me what is the problem. Ravi Shankar Thakur.
Yes, sir.
So what is the problem? Why you are not able to do the problematic code?
Sir, last 2 minutes. Sir.
Okay.
I'm showing.
Giving you 2 minutes, no issue. Then going for Pallavi Kumari.
Yes, sir,
Pallavi.
almost done.
So I am going you you people giving more 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Okay, so I can see all the hands. 2-3 minutes, a very easy problem it is. 2-3 minutes I am giving extra to all of you, so all can raise their hands. And after that, those who are not going to raise their hands, then I am going to ask them. 2-3 minutes and everyone hands should be raised. Okay, so till now only 3 have raised their hand. I am not getting any more hands. Four. Okay, 4 people have raised their hand. Okay, so Manish, you can show me your code and show me the output scenario. Just let me. Okay, so go ahead and share your screen and show me what you have done.
Okay, sir. Sir, how to share the screen?
You will get a share screen. You have done it on laptop or phone.
Sir, I am done on mobile.
Okay, so go there will be a share screen option in the phone, right? You people will get an option in the share. Just go ahead in the home screen. You will get you will get a
Got it,
share
got
option.
it, got it. Yes, sir, got it.
Okay.
Okay, so I have arranged an array first of certain elements. Then the logic I applied is the largest number will come in the zeroth index of an array. Then apply the for loop where if largest is less than the number, then largest will replace that number in the first element, and then in the printf statement, the largest will be output, and the output is here, the largest element.
Okay, so execute the problem, and you are
So,
getting
sir,
the result of. Okay, show me the value that you have taken in the array.
23.4 minus 2.5, 50.0, 99.9, 55.5, 2, 81, and 20.
Fine. Okay. So I can say the code is fine and you have executed the code, no issue, but it is a static problem. Can
Yes,
you
sir.
make it a dynamic problem?
Sir, in mobile, I didn't prepare the code for the dynamic.
Nothing to prepare for the dynamic. Just you need to take some input from the user and then execute that with the respective codes. That is called dynamic. That every
Yes,
time
sir.
you
Yes,
are
I
not.
know. I know.
Okay, so write something. So whether you are connected with laptop, whether you are connected with phone, there is no issue. Just you need to write the code there. So I am giving you some time so that you can do it. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
go ahead and try it. So the next one I would like to ask, that is Ravi Shankar Thakur. So Ravi Shankar Thakur, you can share your screen and show me what is the scenario.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, execute the code.
so number of elements.
The number of
Okay.
elements will be five,
Okay, sir. 5.
and put the value 34.5.
34.5.
Next one will be 2. Next is 61.7.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next is 5.
Yes, sir.
Next is 14.70.
14.7.
So I think you need to show your output terminal. It is in the code part. The output terminal is not visible.
Okay, sir.
Share the screen with the output terminal.
Yes, sir. So now it is visible.
Yes, it is visible. So the largest element is 61.70. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So next, I will like to ask Pallavi Kumari. So what you have done, you can show me. Pallavi Kumari. No response I am getting. So, okay, one thing that we are finding that only 4 or 5 people, they are doing the problems and they are giving the results, and rest of the people are not doing this particular code. Okay, so let me think something for you people, that how it can boost up you people to do the problem, do the codes, or what is the problem that you people are facing. Because if you are not telling me or willing me to tell that what is the problem, then I cannot help you out. But the fact I've told you already that if you people are not ready to do the programming in 5th semester also, then in the upcoming scenarios, after one more semester, that is 7th, you people will not be able to perform in the campus placement also, right? So okay, fine. So I can see that most of you have done the course, and in a good means most of you not, some of you have done the course and have the scenario or have the idea or knowledge, right? Fine. So we are going to do these particular problems with the help of shell programming also in our next classes. Not today, we are going to do it in the next class by the shell programming. With the help of shell programming, we are going to do so. So what today we are going to do now, that today we are going to do something because the class have time, but we are going to do some Viva session will be there, some MCQ, some questions I will be asking you people randomly, and you people need to answer it, right? The questions will be for all, and anyone who knows the answer, they can tell me or ask me, or they can give me the result. So first, let me share my screen actually, because it will be easy to understand. So my question is that for the first for all of you, how we can see a date of my system. Suppose I am logging with the terminal. This is my terminal screen. What command will help me? First, no one tell me, no one, just first you people need to raise your hand and I am going to ask the name. So you will need to tell me that how, by using which command I can get the date from the system. what is the command that is applicable here, but what command, by writing what command I can get the date. So those who know the answer, raise your hand first. Okay, so Jayaprakash Kumar. Jayaprakash Kumar. Okay, I think it was mistaken. So Aditya Kumar Pandey.
Yes, sir. It is only the date command.
So whatever I am writing, that only, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me check. Fine. So by using only the date command, we are getting a particular result here. That is the date time of the system, the IST. What is the full form of IST?
So Indian Standard Time.
Indian Standard.
In the standard time, right? Correct. So by using only this particular command, the very simple command date, we can get the result from the terminal. The next question is for all of you. Again, just lower your hand because you will need to raise your hand again. So the thing is, the scenario to get the current working directory. Suppose I am doing or working in a current directory. So what is the current working directory? By which command we can actually find out the current working directory? Raise your hand first and then I am going to take the answer. So I can see 3 people have raised their 4, 5. Okay. So those who are already answering, that is good. Let me have some opportunity for others also. Just a minute. Okay, so tell me, Kajal Kumari, what will be the answer? What is the answer to what command should I write here to get the output of current working directory?
Command.
Again, I am not able to hear you.
CD command.
CD.
Yes, sir.
Who was the current working directory? Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So, Savitri Kumari, what is your answer? Huh?
Get CWD. Get CWD command.
Get CWD. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, fine. So, anyone with any other type of answer or any type of result, another type of command? Anyone?
Sir, PWD.
Yes, sir.
PWD.
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 Okay, so I am getting many results as an answer of PWD. So, okay, let me clarify here that CD that was scaled by, I think, Kajal Kumari. CD is helping us to change the directory, not to show the directory. CD will help us to change the directory name. Just that's why the command is needed. We need to remember the functions of the command. If we just haphazard the command's function, then there will be a problem. Okay, CD will not help us to get the working directory. The working directory we can get by this simple command PWD. Print working directory. PWD is helping us print working directory, and we are getting that in which particular section what is my working directory we are right now. So home CSE, that is my working directory, right? My next question, a very simple question. I have asked two people several times this question, right? So how we can list all the names of our files in this current directory? What command we can execute, what command we can use to get all the names of the files by this directory, in this directory. So one new hand I can see here, that is Preeti Kumari Singh.
Yes, sir. Sir, ls
What is
command.
the command? LS. So we can see there are in my working directory a lot of files and desktop and directories are working. Right? Okay, that's all. Next question, that is, what can be the question? Okay, my next question is, suppose I am trying to use this cat command. I am trying to use a cat command to create a file. I am trying to use cat command to create a particular file. So how we can write the scenario? How should we write the command to create a file using cat command? How we can use the cat command? Raise your hand, those who know the answer. How we can use this cat command to create a new file, and write some value in the new file through the terminal, directly through the terminal. I am not going to use any type of nano editor. I'm not going to use any type of VI editor. I'm trying to use this particular cat command to create a new file and put some values into the files. So any new hands? I am not able to see. Okay, so Abhishek Kumar Burma, a new hand I am getting. So what is the result, or what? How we can use it?
Sir, concatenate.
No, I am just trying to use the cat command, not concatenate, not anything. Just write. I am trying to write the cat command. How we can write that cat command to create a new file? So I think Abhishek was actually misjudged my question and giving some another result. So let me go for Jaiprakash Kumar. What is the result, Jaiprakash?
Yes, sir. Cat command and followed by greater than sign, and after that file name.
So write this.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have entered and there is something. So I'm trying to write something, any value. Okay, suppose A, B, C, D. Then how we can come out from this scenario? I have used the cat command. I have entered into the editor part.
Yes,
sir.
Then how I can get out from that part?
Control D, sir. Control plus D.
Control D. Okay, so trying to write Control D and I am getting it. Fine. So I have used cat command to create a new file. Now tell me, any one of you, that how I can use this cat command again to display this particular file. Consider this file name I want to display. Then how I can display this particular file using cat command? Wow, what is the syntax? How I can write the command? Okay, Kajal Kumari again.
Cat file dot txt.
Cat file dot txt. You are trying to say it, right?
Yes, sir.
No, I am saying that I need to show the file that I have just created. What file I have created? What file I have created? You can see it in the screen. What is the name of the file? Kajal, what is the name of the file? Kajal, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir. File name.
File name. So I need to show that file. So I need to write the file name only. That is the name of the file. No txt. I didn't mention any .txt. I didn't mention anything. Cat file name, and this will display the result. This will help us to get the result, right? Fine.
Yes, sir.
So next question is that I need to remove this particular file what I have created, the file name. I need to remove this particular file name, the file from my directory. What command I can use and how I need to write the command, how I need to write this particular command, you people can tell me. Raise your hand, then I can ask the name. So who actually, what is the command by which I can remove this particular file, and how I should write the name, how I should execute that particular scenario. Okay, so everyone have forgotten the commands, that what command we have discussed from the day one in our classes. So no other hands I am getting here. So let me ask from the persons who are not raising their hands actually, to check whether they are present or not. So Muskan, what will be the command to remove the file?
Sir, RM command.
RM command. So RM command, Muskan is saying that RM command will be used to remove any particular file. Then how we can write the file name? How we can write the syntax? Chandni Oria, how we can write the syntax? Means I want to remove this particular file name file. This is the name of a file name. I want to remove this particular file. So Muskan is saying that RM is the command. Then what will be the syntax? RM, then what I need to write to delete this particular file? Chandni?
Delete command.
Chandni is saying delete command. So you are not agreeing with RM command.
RM सर उसमें क्लीन हो जाता है और डिलीट में डिलीट हो जाता है.
सर RM फाइल नेम.
RM file name.
RM file name होगा.
Someone is saying, 2 or 3% is saying that RM file name. So if, okay, before using this RM file name, just a minute. First, let me show the ls. Ls will display all the part, and you can see a file name here. I am getting this file name, right? So
Yes.
some of you, most of you have agreeing that I should write the RM, then this file name command to delete the particular file. And while Chandni is saying that RM will actually delete the content of the particular file, not the file actually. So let me run the command of RM and see that who is actually right, whether most of you are right or whether Chandni is saying it is right. So executing the RM file name command, doing the ls again. Can I get the file name anywhere? I think no, there is no file name is present. That file was deleted. I am not getting any type of name, file name. That file was deleted. So the RM command is used, or this RM command is used to remove any type of file from my directory. From my directory, RM will be the command to use or to remove any type of file from my directory, right? So these are the several commands that we can use. The basic commands we have tried, we have talked on discussions with this command many times. Okay.
Sir,
So the next, yes.
sir, if we use unlike, then what happens, sir?
Unlike.
Yes, sir.
What is the role of unlike command?
Sir, delete.
Delete. Unlike command will be working remove files. Okay, so how we can write it?
Sir, dollar unlike file name, मतलब previous
Okay.
one.
Okay, fine. So first of all, let me do ls. Suppose any file, I can see a name file here, right? So you are trying to say that unlike, right? What if I'm writing correctly, then you can tell me. Or if I'm wrong, then you can please correct me. Unlike, then file, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Let's go for it. Unlike, the command is not found. So here
Sir.
a scenario is saying that command is not found. Yes.
Sir, how can we replace the text in a file?
How we can replace the text in a file? Okay, I will answer it. First, let me come with the answer of unlike. So I think it was asked by Sachin. So Sachin, you can see here that the scenario is unlike command is not found. So yes, the answer that you have given, the unlike command to remove any type of file, the answer is correct. We can use this unlike command, but not all the version of Linux support that, right? So to use that, we need to install that particular package separately. This is a command, the package it needs to be there. So that package we need to actually install it separately to use the command. But your answer is correct that unlike command, we can use that to remove any type of file. To remove any type of file in Linux, we can use this unlike command also, right? And now to the next part, what is the question of Manish? Manish, can you ask again?
How to replace text in a file?
How we can replace a text in a file, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that process we can use any stream editor. So I think when we have actually talked about the part in the beginning classes, ACD, right? The uh, stream editor scenario, right? So to using that stream editor is an option by we can actually replace any text, or you can use this ACD, the stream editor section, to replace a text in the files in the Linux and shell programming, right? So that is that we can find a particular file, find and replace the text with the file using this ACD command, right? So for that we need to name the file name. We need to need the file name here. Suppose we are trying to use it in the ls, we are suppose trying to, any text file is not present here currently. Okay, so
Line
consider that
exp
yes,
Linux exp text is there.
can you see? Okay, can you see any text file in my here? Any okay,
ARG1
Linux
text.
exp text. Okay, fine. So I can see a text file here, Linux exp.txt. So we need to know the file name here. So how we can get the file name? By using some txt, no issue, right? And we need to find out the part that which we need to substitute the command of ACD to find the replace, find and replace, right? So it will tell the ACD function, the stream editor function, to substitute that particular command of ACD to find and replace the particular file. So first let me check that what is the thing written in that. So cat Linux. So there are several things. Okay, so I think it will be better I can change it. Just a minute. Okay, so I am writing something. Now suppose I am trying to use this stream editor. So ACD input the I. Then suppose I am trying to use or change that particular S, any type of the old text part, right? Then the new text, what is my new text? Anything that I want to replace with the particular things. Suppose a G, right? Then file name, what is the file name? That is Linux exp.txt. So this is the command. So when I'm trying to use, so what is it saying? There are several problems that ACD, using ACD option, script only if no other script, input file and quiet silence. So there are several options it is showing. So I think the ACD needs to package needs to be installed. Just a minute. I think that it should work. I don't know why. That part should be executed. That ACD minus, if I'm trying to change the scenario like this. Okay, suppose I'm using this S, the okay, suppose Okay, so you can see that by using the ACD, I have changed because what I have written here, that is not at all present in the, so that's why that is the problem. So by using the ACD, like first whatever you have written here, that good morning student, I have written something that good morning student, but using the ACD, the stream editor command, I have changed the morning to evening, and now it is showing as the output section that good evening to good evening student. So I hope the thing that was asked by Manish, that how we can find and replace, or how we can replace a text or word in a file. So by using an ACD command, we actually change it. But to use this ACD command, what we need to do to use this ACD command, we need to actually know the content of that particular command, that what is the content was present there. So to do that, we need to check the content, and then what file or what words we need to replace. Through that, we can use that ACD to change that particular scenario, right? So I hope that the question that was asked by Manish, I hope I am able to solve the query, right? So again, if I change this evening, so as the class is going to end, so I am going to say you people by this coding that for today, that is again it was changed to morning student. Okay, so just a minute. So what is the thing that is present here? Good morning student. So I want to change. So that is for all today we have discussed, or whatever the discussion we have done today, that is here is going to end. And I have written it through the code to all of you. Good night. So that is all for today's class. We are going to see you in our next classes, and we are going to do some more programs, more commands, more execution in the next classes. Fine. So thank you all for joining to the session, and all of you have written your names in the chat box. I hope if anyone doesn't, write your names in the chat box for your attendance. So this is all for today. Thank you all for joining into the session. Take care, stay safe till tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.